Hi, welcome to Powerco Solar. I appreciate the opportunity to tell you today about how Powerco Solar will help you save money, protect the environment, and secure the future of your household. Electricity is something that everyone lives with in America. If you are a homeowner, this utility runs a large percentage of your home. It turns on light, keeps your food cold, keeps you entertained, and much, much more. In America, it is the highest necessity within the household. We basically can't live without it. That need, or some say addiction, is controlled by public and private entities. You and your neighbors are subject to these companies and rely on them to provide electricity and keep it affordable. Due to recent government taxation on traditional power plants such as coal, wood, and oil, combined with the dollar inflating dramatically since the housing recession, what are your options? How can you take control of your electricity? How do you take control of your household? These are probably new ideas for most Americans. We, as citizens, have always just paid the utility. We have always thought there weren't viable options to the utility companies. But now there is. Powerco Solar is making it easy to harness the limitless power of the sun and turn your roof into your own power plant. You can now own and control your electricity that powers your household. In the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to show you how easy it is. Traditional power companies. For the last 70 to 80 years, our cities have depended on large utility companies to provide electricity to our buildings and homes. The power grid, or grid, is how these large utility companies send the electricity from the power plants to our homes. It is basically just a large network of transmission lines from home to home, building to building. This network and the power plants have benefited our country immensely. However, in the last 30 years, demand for this power has skyrocketed. We are burning record amounts of coal, wood, and oil to keep up with demand. And with that, rates have increased for your household dramatically over the last 10 years. The average annual increase is 8 to 9%. That means it doubles every 10 years, and it also means that it will never stop rising. As the demand increases and the US dollar inflates, the cost of electricity goes with it. Traditional power plants are also the single largest contributor to air pollution in our country. Last winter, Salt Lake City was placed on the hazardous air list with other low air quality cities in China and India. This designation actually designates Salt Lake City having enough carcinogens in the air to lead to cancer. These facts are real. Walk outside in December and look up, smell, and take a deep breath. Something has to be done. I know, this sounds like a big deal. You and me aren't enough, right? What could we possibly do? Until the demand for electricity from the large power plants is reduced, nothing is going to change. But therein lies the answer. If I said I could get you off the power plant and create a viable solution that not only helps save the environment, but actually costs less than what you pay for power now, would you do it? The easy answer is, of course. Who wouldn't? How solar works. On a basic level, solar energy uses the UV rays from the sun and turns it into electricity. The UV hits the photovoltaic panels mounted on your roof. The UV is turned into DC electrical current. The DC current is then inverted into AC through microinverters and then attached to your home via the power meter. The electricity that is produced is then placed on the power grid through what is known as a net meter. A net meter allows you to bank or add electricity to the grid during the day and then use that banked electricity at night. You can actually watch your meter go backwards during the day. The amount of sun and the size of your system is determined by the demand your household requires. Obviously, there's a difference between a retired couple living in a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom bungalow and a family of 6 in a 4,500 square foot home. The panels are rated for over 50 years and have a 25-year guarantee. You add to your system at any time based on your own demand. No matter how big or small the demand, Powerco Solar has a solution that fits your needs and budget. Why solar is important? Solar is important for 3 reasons. 1. It saves you money and locks in your electricity rate forever. 10 years from now, your power bill will be double what it is now, and the dollar will be worth less. With solar, you have protected yourself against inflation and rate gouging from the utility companies. 2. It's clean and green. Solar saves you money, but you also are participating in saving the planet, cleaning up the air, and making a better future for your children, family, and friends. 3. Security. Just knowing that you own your electricity and that you are in control should be reason enough to have your solar power plant. When you think about these 3 reasons, do you need any others? Why do you want to keep paying the utility companies? Why solar is what great Americans should be doing? Solar power is at the crux of what our country is founded on: independence. Solar empowers you to help make better decisions for your household and set the standard for your children, neighbors, and city to do the same. We are the greatest nation in the world. Solar makes us even greater. Why solar is easy and affordable? Powerco Solar is a team of solar experts with decades of experience and hundreds of installations across the Wasatch Front and St. George. Our mission is to get solar power plants on every home in Utah. Powerco Solar has created very simple solutions to get you started on your path to independent electricity. We take care of everything: financing, tax savings and rebates, permits, installation, questions, and follow-through. Now is the time to do it. The federal government is offering a 30% rebate on your installation, and the state of Utah is giving you up to $2,000 as well. Most homes in Utah save $10,000 right away. That's $10,000 worth of electricity for free. You can either buy it outright, or Powerco has amazing repayment plans that can actually be lower than your power bill now. Look at the stats and see how much money you are going to save. For example, if your average power bill is $125 a month, 5 years from now, it's $155 a month. 10 years, $200 a month. And 15 years, $260 a month. Replace that with a solar bill of $110 a month. 5 years from now, your solar bill is $110 a month. 10 years from now, it's $110 a month. 15 years from now, it's $110 a month. See the difference? In 15 years, it's over $10,000. Our goal is to make it as easy as possible to get solar energy pumping into your home and never pay a power bill again. Your Powerco system will be installed within 4 to 5 weeks, and your panels warranted for the next 25 years. So if you want to lock in your electricity rate, help to clean up the air in Utah, never pay a power bill again, and own your electricity, don't waste any more time. To get started, ask our representative for next steps.